Hello everyone, Mr. No Souls here, and now I am in for more logic bombs. Almost done with the first row here. I've attempted this first one a couple times, but with well, second to last one, first one of the available group here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, number 15. Let's see. See, it's a difficult one because you know that each of these stars have to be in their own cluster, which greatly limits how exactly you can service everything. Do it this way, that runs this way, that runs this way, puts that this way, which then leaves you in the awkward situation of this being right here, this being here, but you can't really do it. So you could go this way, but then you wouldn't be able to actually do it, so you can't actually do that, which means that this one has to go that way. See, can't actually do that. So there's actually a lot of limitations when you really look at the logic flow that is allowed, because this has to have 3 in this row and 3 in this row. You know this can't actually do any of the double splits. It has to go this. So I know that this is correct, which then means these have to go here because they can't service any other one. Then, after that, don't have an answer on this group, so we don't look at that. This one can only be serviced by this, so that has to be there. This one can only be serviced by this, so that has to be there. Now, we're left with this only being serviceable here. Then it becomes a question of, does this come up? That would remove this one being able to be serviced. So this one needs a service here and here. This service is here. This then has to service here with that as the remainder. Now, assuming the logic of all the bombs are correct, it then leaves us with a couple interesting situations here. We need 3. We have nothing here that we can put in. Okay. We need to consider that this bomb cannot hit that cat, so that has to be there. This bomb cannot hit this cat, so that has to be there. Bomb, cat, block, bomb, cat, block, bomb, cat, block, seal the row. Now, bomb, cat, bomb, cat, bomb, cat, bomb, cat, bomb, cat. So, I believe with this, I have now completed all of the immediates. Nope, there was one more. There we go. Now, seal that row. Okay. Oh, actually, one more. There we go. So, now that we have all those sealed up, now begins the actual logic puzzle parts. Trying to figure out where exactly certain things reside. 1, 2, 3. That's done. Okay. No additional completions. So there is 2 remaining here, but I have 3 open spots. I cannot complete that. I have 2 here that need to be done. I have 1 already, which means 1 is in these spots here. I have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I have 2 additionals, so actually I only need 2. Too many spots. Oh wait, hold up. That bomb, that cat. There we go. Okay, that was good. Then that reduces some of the difficulty there. Now, I know there has to be one here. Let's see here. What else is there? I know there has to be some here. With only 2 remainders, I know that there has to be one in these groups. And since there's only 1 remainder, that forces this. It's a similar thing here, so I know these 2 have to also be blocked off. And actually, considering everything else, that has to be that. Okay. So, now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got that handled. 1, 2, 3. That is handled. Now, no, that is that. Okay. There's 2 here. I know there has to be something here, but I don't necessarily know where exactly. There's 1 more here. I need 2 more. I could assume these are the 2. Actually, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got that, which opens that up. Okay. Now I've gotten that. Greatly restricts this down even more. Still have 1 spot open. No, there has to be there. Needs to be 2 more here. I suspect that this is likely to be 1, but I don't know that that is going to be 1. There's 1 missing. See, there's 1 here and 4 spots available. So 1 and 4, roughly, from this perspective. 3. Which means there's 2 available here. Of course, I am somewhat assuming, of course, that these 2 are definitely blanks. But it has to be because this forces a 1, right? This also forces a 1. But if I think 6 has to be that way, then I think that has to go that way, right? Really makes a difficult spot. Then that has to go there, effectively, because, again, diagonals are possible. So this is a seal with cat, star, and bomb being 1 opportunity. There we go. Oh, that took a while, but finally. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Complete.